I will start recording as we've been so duly notified. It's so good to see you guys. We are so excited to be able to do this call with you and share what's coming up in All Me Up Baby in 2023. For those of you who don't know, because I see a lot of new names here, my name is Michelle. And I work with All Me Up Baby doing the online business stuff. So I primarily work in terms of online business websites, marketing, how to make sales online, that type of thing. Heather is our oil person.
I'm Heather, and I do mainly the doTERRA side of things. So working with the oils, coming up with the recipes, trying and testing them all. That's where I come in.
Yeah, so we have created All Me Up Baby as a way to not only obviously work with people who have doTERRA accounts. So we do have our own customers and our own advocates and things like that, but we've also opened up our website and our floor to anybody out there who is looking for help and support in how to sell doTERRA. Because I'm an online business person exclusively, we met up, we started talking. You would sort of, I got introduced to the oils, I started to love the oils, and how it came about was we live in Egypt, so we're calling now from Egypt. And I said to Heather, like, why don't you make a business out of this? Why don't you, make some money out of doTERRA rather than just being a customer? And she said, well, we can't get the oils here out in Egypt. And I was like, well, that doesn't have to stop you. And then I got involved and we created all this amazing stuff. So that's how All Me Up Baby started. That's how we ended up coming together and starting this. And we spent last year creating recipe books and kits and resources for wellness advocates and how to use the oils and what to do with the oils. And through this last year, we've come into a contact with a lot of doTERRA people. I went crazy on the surveys and the questions and asking people, like, what is it you struggle with? What is it you need? Why can't you take your business online? Some of the things that we were talking about. And I basically figured out that there was I think 4 really significant things that if we could solve those problems for doTERRA representatives, it would make life a lot easier for them in order to be able to grow their business. So the first thing was we noticed that loads of people love to enroll customers, obviously, but enroll the customers on kits. Okay, so this came up as a big one, and we found out because we were working with founders and diamonds, and they were all kind of saying the same thing, that we'd love to enroll people. Second issue on the home essentials kit. Okay, so I wanted to create a solution, or we wanted to create a solution that was going to tackle this issue of, okay, you need to sign people on a kit, so you've got to get them interested at the start on a kit. And ideally, that would be the home essentials kit.
But a kit can be quite daunting for people. So if they're not really into essential oils, to suddenly have these 10 oils in front of them, it's exciting, but what do I do with them?
Exactly. And for me, myself, I was very much a novice on the doTERRA side, and Heather, Heather's taught me a lot about the oils, and I'm so into them now. I wasn't in the beginning. But I was one of these, skeptics that just thought oils were for massages, woo-woo people and things like that. And I just thought, no, that's not for me.
Until she learned that you can actually put them in cocktails.
Yes.
And we got Michelle hooked.
Then she told me you can digest them, eat them, drink them. And I was like, oh, could you put them in cocktails? Because I'm a big fan of cocktails. And she was like, yes. And then I was like, okay, now we've got something.
And she's interested.
And then I was like, well, what else can you do with them? So we did a lot of exploring and experimenting last year in all these different areas of how you could use the oils, which was really, really super fun. So going back to the biggest problems that we were facing, it was enrolling on a kit, ideally enrolling on the home essentials kit, which is a good kit, but it's kind of sort of an odd kit, how would, you know, like if you're going to enroll in a kit, you want to be able to have an idea of how you're going to use all of these oils. Otherwise you're like, well, why would I spend the money on the kit if I'm not going to use oregano?
There's so many uses for all of those oils.
Yeah,
but you need to know what they are and you need a bit of direction, and it's quite hard for a lot of people out there just selling on a kit and leaving the customers alone.
that's true. And also, and I'm going to say for sort of people like me, if you're not interested in the oils and you're trying to get someone interested in the oils, doing classes about the oils aren't necessarily something that's going to hook people in. I know that there's a lot of people who do classes. There's a lot of classes out there about how to use the oils, what they're good for, the benefits of them. But that will only work with a certain amount of the population.
Target audience.
Yeah, you're going to need something a little bit more, something a little bit different to try and encourage all those other people that aren't necessarily into essential oils or wanting to learn about essential oils, to get them hooked in, as in, okay, well, this could still be something of interest to me.
Yeah.
Then the third issue that people were having was, once they get people on the oils, and again, you know, talking to diamond leaders, they literally were relying purely on enrollers, like people to enroll, and it's like, okay, we'll enroll, we've got the home essentials kit, and then we're done. I was like, why? You know, why wouldn't you try and get them on the LRP? And then there was a load of objections coming up, like people don't want to spend the money every month, it's too expensive for people, that type of thing.
They don't know what else they need, what do they need next, why do they need it?
Exactly. And these people were also saying, like, it's too much of an effort to try and educate all the individual customers, you know, individually.
It's hard work if you're doing it face to face and you're trying to find all these customers. And let's face it, there are lots of people out there doing dōTERRA. So, you know, why would they come to you if you can go to someone else? So it was trying to find the right target audience and trying to encourage people, look, there's a bigger audience out there.
Absolutely. And I know that there's a lot of people still doing the home parties and sending out samples of oils and things like that.
Fun.
Yeah, totally. I totally think that's great, but that's not something that we can readily do, because if we did a party here, we would be like, well, sorry, you can't get the oils, but you know, enjoy them. We literally have to have people bring them over in suitcases on holidays and things like that. That's how we get them. We buy the LRP and then we try and find people who are flying out to deliver. So yeah, so going down that traditional route of, you know, introducing samples and things like that, that also wasn't going to work for us, and that also wouldn't have worked for anybody who wanted to do this purely as an online business. So we had to tackle the issue of, how do we get people on an LRP, and how do we have it make sense to those people that they want to do the LRP? And then the final thing that we wanted to tackle was the ongoing support. Now, I would love to be able to sell dōTERRA essential oils, but do I want to learn every little detail about every little oil? Heather does, because she's oil mad.
An oil geek.
She's a total oil geek, and like, she just loves it. But what about the people who want to do it as an online business, but don't necessarily have the time to take every single oil course, learn about all the oils and the benefits and the safety and things like that? So how could we give people something that they can incorporate and use, but not necessarily have to invest a lot in terms of becoming an expert around the oils? And not only that, give people the kind of support that they're going to need in order to be able to grow the business online. You know, what if you have an issue with your classes or your webinars or your website or your marketing, or, you know, you want to be able to take some materials and customize them and you're not quite sure how to do it. So the technical aspect of it can also be quite intimidating.
Oh, I was out with the technical side. So
in terms of support, I was thinking to myself, how do we stop the technical aspect being intimidating with the online business, but also how do the intimidation of, you know, am I really suited to sort of like sharing information about these oils? Like, I'm not an oil expert, and there's a lot of people out there who say, you know, you should go to a proper, is it like an aromatherapist or somebody like that to, you know, to be able to make sure you properly sell the oils. But then that wouldn't work for a lot of people, but you still want to be able to benefit from dōTERRA and be able to grow your business. So we have come up with a solution. We've been working so hard on this that tackles all of these problems simultaneously, which is, you know, like for me, it was like a eureka moment, and we were so happy when we did this. But also, not only that, what we've come up with and what we've created could literally work for anybody. So although I totally get the niche thing and niching down and having your tribe, and we talk about this a lot in our training, this is a way that you can take this information and slightly tweak it or customize it to whoever your target audience is. So whether you're dealing in health and fitness or whether you're dealing in bartenders, you know, something like that, or no matter who you're dealing with, whether you're dealing with pets, whether you're doing something else, you'll be able to take this information and it will still apply to nearly everybody, because what we've created is something that is very much centered around life and daily life, and how the oils can integrate and become a part of your daily life. They don't have to be something that you just pull out and special to use, you know.
Or you just use them when you're sick, or just, oh, I'll try that, I'm not well. It's
Yeah,
making it a day-to-day living thing, part of your life.
totally. It's about making it a day-to-day living thing, but also making it part of, we really touch on the things that people want in their life. You know, what do you want in your life? You want more abundance, you want better health, of course, you want well-being, you want to feel good, better relationships, better finances, better work-life balance, better career. You know, we've taken all these things, better relationships with family, spouse, that type of thing. So then we were thinking about all these topics that affect people in their daily lives, and then we came up with these 12 topics, and then we basically decided to create something that wellness advocates can either use to incorporate into what they're already doing, or if you're starting completely from scratch, you'll be able to start using these materials and this course that we're teaching you, and you will be able to literally build your dōTERRA business just with this and nothing else. Like, if you want a really simple way to start to move forward, then you can literally follow this program and you've got that.
It works great as a side hustle to add on to any business, or if you have a career and you want to go down the more holistic or the dōTERRA route, but you're too scared, it's great to add on or to start doing it this way and build up.
Yeah,
so you're ready to go full time.
So it's really applicable if you've already got your thing, you've already got your tribe, you've already got your people, and you want to introduce something new to them, something exciting for them, add more value to your service, which this will absolutely do. So it doesn't have to encroach or impinge on anything that you're already doing. It's a very valuable addition. But from the other side, if you are totally new to this, and
it's a standalone thing.
It's a standalone thing that you can say, right, I'm going to follow this path and this is how I'm going to grow my business. So I've been talking about this for 15 minutes. You're probably wondering what it is.
Yeah,
yeah, but we're not going to leave that. Okay, so what we have created for you is something called an associate course. Now, it consists of every single month. We start you off with the first one, which we call dōTERRA for Life, because it covers all of the topics, all of the subjects. There's something in there for everyone, and we would use this essentially as a way to hook and bring people in, enroll people on the Home Essentials kit, and then the remaining kits are dedicated to building an LRP. So we're going to take you through this now. I'm going to take you through the back end where this is all set up and all available. And I'm just going to kind of walk you through how it works. And you will see it's really simple. It's really doable. There is nothing out of the ordinary in there. It's really, really good. So
yeah, even if you're not very techie like me, I'm terrible with technology, it's doable. It's really easy to edit and to change and to adapt.
Yeah. So I'm going to share my screen now to give you a little bit of insight inside the back end. So hopefully you guys will be able to see it. Okay. So here we have our associate course. So we will be doing a call every month, and we do a call with our members every month. So we talk about the oils, and in specifically now we're going to be sharing also these brand new, I call them kits. It's really hard not to call them a kit, but you know, they're packages of a class, a creation book, a mini book, and everything has a purpose and everything has a place.
It's all digital.
And it's all
Totally
digital. So as you come in, we've templated the whole thing. So I've done like a raw template of everything. So if you take a class and you think, oh, that's not quite for me, you've still got the templates. You could go away and create your entire own version of this. So if you say, well, I love the layout, I love the concept, I love what it is, but maybe this topic or the topics just don't quite match what I'm doing, the whole thing is templated under templates and resources. So we've got a calendar planner in there, and we always suggest that you guys do that as dōTERRA reps, because obviously there's BOGOs offers, there's live classes.
You want to encourage people to do their LRP before the 15th to get product of the month.
Exactly. So this is why we have the calendar planner in there, you know, so that's just to kind of like give people an overview. We're just kicking off now in here, but we're going to be filling this in every single month. So we're going to be adding everything that we've got there and everything we know. So we suggest you also create one of these as well for your customers and your advocates. And I'm also going to show you how you can set up this members area as well. So you've got something that you can come in and put the materials in for your people as well. So we've got a little thing up here about using the templates. Everything is inside Canva that's templated. Now, most of you will know or heard of Canva. Most of the dōTERRA resources out there are actually built in Canva. If you go on Etsy.
Even I can use Canva.
Even Heather can use Canva. She's a total technophobe. So basically we put everything in Canva, so it's super easy for you to edit, customize, and do what you want with it. We did have a question about whether these were applicable to dōTERRA all over the world, and they absolutely can be. There is a few times we've put in things, little bottles of oils that have different names from around the world, like for example air and breathe, or digest and digest then and things like that.
We're using the British names, we're working with the British pack, because the Home Essentials pack in some areas it's got different name. Some of the oils are slightly different.
And I also think as well, in some places they have like a different diffuser in the kit as well. So we've made it so you can easily customize it, if we've got an air in there and you want to make it a breathe, it's just a drag and drop and, you know, pop it in.
Yeah.
So everything is inside Canva. You will have the course presentation template, and we're going to show you what these look like in the end, but I've done a basic, you know, presentation template for you that you can go in and customize. We've got a creation book in there for you that you can customize, a mini creation book, and I'm going to explain all what these are and show you what these are in a second.
The great thing is with these is that you can actually add your own logo.
Yeah.
So you can totally make it your own, make it work for your business. We've left it with no logo or anything on it.
We've left it completely blank, so there is nothing you know, to say like we're advertising ourselves, and anything we do put in there, we've put in there a welcome page that has links going back to our site, which again you can just customize and change the links to your site, to your materials.
We just put them in to show you where the links should be and what they are.
Exactly. So if you want to add your logo, add your brand, we consider these white label. We don't have ownership of these, we just create them and produce them for you, and then they're yours to do what you want with.
That's really important.
Yeah, it's really important. So if you technically want to pass this entire thing off as your own creation, you can. We don't mind. That's absolutely fine.
That's what it's for.
Yes, that's what it's for. So we've also got shareables in there, social media shareables, and like I say, I'm going to show you what all these are. We've created an infographic that goes with the presentation for you, and we've got a meditation script in there because every month we give you a meditation. So that's the materials, and I'm going to start walking you through how this works. So these are the issues we wanted to tackle. The first one is building an audience. So when you're building a business online, you have to start building an audience. Now, the best way to do that is to have a free lead magnet or a free offer. Now, a lot of people will use the same lead magnet in the same offer, but we give you a brand new lead magnet every single month. So you can use the same one. This month, we've done a dōTERRA for Goals mini kit, which I'll show you in a second. But basically, you need something to hook people in, to give out to people for free, something that they can sign up with and be able to come onto your email list. So the first point of this is to give you something that's going to help you build your email list, okay? Because what we want to do is we want to get people onto your email list using this free creation book. And then from there, we want to be able to present the class. So I'm going to show you now. We have something in the training called associate marketing. So if you're new to marketing and you're like, okay, well, that's all very well, I need subscribers. How do I get subscribers? What do I do with these people? Then we have an associate marketing course in there, which is going to help you navigate through that. It's got ideas about how you build your audience, how you get creative. It's video training, so it's really easy to follow and go through. So you can look at that. Now, what we've created for you and what we do create for you every month is something that looks a little bit like this. So this is what we suggest you give away for free in exchange for an email address. So this is what we suggest you put out there and say, hey, sign up for my class, which is coming up next, and we'll give you this free book. So we use the same pattern here inside All Me at Baby. You probably would have noticed that when you signed up or subscribed to this webinar. So inside this book, and maybe you've seen it as well, because we give it to you for free. This is all editable. We suggest that you have links to your own dōTERRA shop or your own website or whatever it is that you do. And again, if you don't have a website, I'm going to show you how to get one soon. And then inside this book, we've done a small selection of oils, just kind of like a teaser or a taster, yeah, an introductory thing of the oils to kind of see what goes on in the main bit as well. And then we share about why we chose these oils.
But it's all linked into why those oils are good for goal setting. So all the oils, because obviously we repeat a lot of the oils, we tell you why it's specific for that theme.
Yeah.
So it's really good for people that don't have a lot of oil knowledge, and people are saying, well, why do I want this for goal setting, or why is this going to work for this? The information's all there for you.
Yeah.
And you're giving it to the people to cut back on those awkward questions that you might not be able to answer. Exactly.
So the information about the oils is there if you ever get the questions like, oh, why would I use this? And also the reason why we used it in this setting of doing specific things for like goals or things, what we want to do is when you do your consultations with people to enroll, rather than kind of like just ask people, oh, what are your ailments, what are your problems, like, you know, can you sleep at night, rather than make it more health-based, it's like kind of like, what are you struggling with in life
more
at the
holistic.
moment?
We're looking at the person as a whole.
Yes.
And how we can help them be the best version of themselves.
Absolutely. So it's like, what areas of your life do you need support with or help with? And throughout this course, we're going to cover pretty much every area of life. So once you get to the end of it, you're going to have one of these mini books that covers most of the topics. You're going to have a main presentation class, which is going to cover most of the topics. So if you've got, and this is great for objection handling, if you've got someone that comes in and says, well, I don't need anything on that topic, you know, you can say to them, you know, like, what area do you want to focus on in your life? Is it abundance? Is it finance? Is it health? Is it relationship? And then you're going to be able to give them something which is in alignment with what they want, and then you're going to have more of their attention. So this is why dōTERRA people lose a lot of customers, because they're not giving them something that they really want. And if you can open the floor to them and say, okay, well, what aspect of your life do you want to focus on and concentrate on? We've got spirituality, we've got character, we've got intellect, we're covering all these topics. There's going to be something in there for everyone, which you're going to be able to come out and say, okay, I've got something for that. So this is why we create these mini books, so you can test your audience and test and see what people are signing up for. We mentioned the Home Essentials kit in there because all the oils for this first class are based around the Home Essentials. This is tackling the first issue about how do I enroll people on Home Essentials. So basically give you lots of reasons on, you know, to be able to give other people as to why the Home Essentials kit is the best kit to start with.
Once they have the kit, it gives the person the support of what they can do with the oils, how to use them, why am I using the oils. Exactly. So it gives that kind of aftercare as well.
Absolutely. So the mini kit for this doTERRA for Life and for this particular class is centered around home essentials, and also the main presentation, the main class and the main creation book is centered around home essentials. Next month we're doing love is the topic. So we're going to have oils that build on
some from the home essentials, and some specifically for love and relationships,
and some specifically based around love and relationships, and then that then goes into the LRP. We'll go into that in a second. So you get one of these mini books, and this is what you give away to people for free in exchange for them subscribing. And like I say, it's fully customizable. Do whatever you want with these, change the images, take things out, put things in if you want. The only thing we ask you not to do is change the recipes in terms of the drops of oils being used and things like that, because we've made all of these, we've tried, we've tested them. Sometimes they can get a bit screwy if you change the oil, you know,
especially for things like rosemary and oregano.
Yeah, some of the stronger oils, you don't want to kind of like make too much of a mess of it, but use the recipes as they are, change everything else around them, put your brand on there, do whatever you want. So this is what you use to bring subscribers in. So this is the first step for audience building. So we've got the training in there for you. We've got loads of ideas of how to build your audience online using dōTERRA, and we've got your mini goals kit. The second thing is the class. So when you bring in subscribers, you want to be able to teach a class or do a presentation, a little bit like what we're doing now. So what we've done is we've created dōTERRA presentation for you. So every month you'll get one of these presentations linked to the specific topic. Now, we don't want to teach just about oils. We want to incorporate other things in there as well that's going to make this subject interesting beyond the oils. So in dōTERRA for Life, we wanted to make it very well-rounded because we're using the Home Essentials kit. We wanted something in there for everyone where someone says, oh, I'm interested in that, you know. So at least we've got a good all-rounder. So when you do your free class, you would do your free class with this presentation. So we do a welcome in there. And if you're not familiar with presenting class, we also had a question about, is this going to be scripted? We haven't done a script, but we've put all the text on the screen for you. So you can literally present the class. You don't have to put yourself under any pressure. You can read the text that's on the slide, and you can add bits and pieces of your own in, add your own thoughts, information, that type of thing. Change the text on the slide if you want to, but when you deliver your presentation, everything is on the slide. So we go into a welcome, then we talk about the materials that are going to be available for the people attending the class, which could be the presentation which you're going through. Then we have something that we call immersion. So we pick an expert every month that goes along with the topic. And they're all experts that we have personally been following, benefited from. We can talk about them till the cows come home type thing. So we've introduced these experts into this topic and tied it all in with the oils. And then we've got the digital books. So you've got the mini book and you've got the creation book, which we're going to show you in a second. And then we've got a whole host of the other resources. So we're talking about here the meditations, the infographic, that type of thing. So we want to take people on a journey every single month. Then inside the class here, you will have 6 steps that you're going to walk your subscribers through when you present the class. The first one is immerse in the topic. The second is note the dates. So this comes where you come in and you want to say, like, I do classes on these days, buy your LRP before the 15th. If there might be a BOGOs thing, you might want to share that. So you can use a calendar for that, or you can use you can say on the class, it's up to you. We've kept it very generic to give you the option. So when you present the class, have your notes written down about the dates that you want to present on the class, and just tell people on the class. Place your dōTERRA order. This is obviously an important one. So for this class, it will be the Home Essentials kit. For the others, it will be the LRP order that we put in there. Choose your goal. So we make this about goal setting, and we make it about how dōTERRA can be incorporated to focus on that area of your life and immerse yourself in that area of your life. We have a daily affirmation, which we've created a meditation for you. It's a 5-minute meditation, and it's completely white label, non-branded. If you don't like the voice, I guess, of the meditation. Then you can make your own meditation. There's a script and we give you the affirmations, so you could just make your own version of it. And then obviously to keep using the oils. So all of this has been documented, and it will be in a custom presentation that looks like this every single month. So we chose Tony Robbins this month. So he was my particular choice, but you like him too.
Oh, it's amazing. And I mean, who better than Tony Robbins when you're trying to improve your life?
Yeah, because he's a really good all-rounder. He does things on relationships and love and finances and wealth and abundance and spirituality. So he's a really good person to help you kind of like kick off your,
journey,
your life journey about using the oils.
But we didn't want this just to be about using the oils. We wanted people to get real value from this and genuinely improve their life.
Yeah.
But with the oils there to help and support them.
Exactly. So we wanted to give all the things that people want in their life: more abundance, like more love, more joy, more happiness. And we just kind of like taking people through the processes of how to do it. So next month, our expert is somebody who is an expert centered around love and relationships and improving that area of your life and so on and so forth. So we give you an idea of something that we suggest people go and watch, and something we suggest people go and read. And the reason why we've done this is because we don't want to turn you into a life coach, or we don't want to turn you into somebody you're not, basically. But we can still draw and use on resources from other people and other experts.
Point in direction of those people.
Yeah, for you to kind of introduce to your audience and say, look, we recommend if you want to improve your life that you look at these things. So we just kind of throw those little bits in there. We always give a quote. I loved this quote: identify your problems, but give your power and energy to solutions. That very much was a quote that I was fixated on when creating this course and thinking about what was going to go into it. It was about identifying the problems that dōTERRA wellness advocates had, and then providing the solutions for those that they can then take out into the world and, bring to their customers. And again, if you're looking at this and thinking, well, Tony Robbins isn't really my guy, but I know somebody else who I follow who I like, change it.
Yeah.
Just change it. Just insert new text, insert new images, do whatever you want with that. Then we move on to the dates. So like I say, you can have a calendar set up in a members area. You can just give a Google Calendar link, or you can give, you can put dates on a sheet or something like that you want to give to them, or just share them on the class that you do. So make sure you give people the important dōTERRA dates for that month or for that period of time. And then we want people to encourage them to place their order. So obviously we want to say to people at this stage, this is what we suggest for you. This is where we're going to put our LRP order in. The first one is for the Home Essentials Kit. So say that everything's centered around this presentation is centered around the Home Essential Kit oils. Everything that you're going to give them is centered around the Home Essential Kit oils. So that would be the best, thing, makes sense to get. And then we move into number 4, which is choosing your goal. So again, we want this to be something that people feel the value in, that they're going to use it. They're going to feel like, oh, if I take this, if I do this, there's going to be some improvement in my life. So we're going to give people things that they can do. We're going to give, just like you would on a coaching program or a course or something like that, we're going to give people like steps that they can take. In this case, we suggest that people choose a goal aimed around the topic that we're sharing with them. In this case, it's dōTERRA for life. And then we've put in a goal, which is an example goal, and we've created a separate infographic for this.
And again, we can change that.
You can change the goal if you want to, but I wanted to include something that was going to be something that pulled all the elements of this together. So basically what we've done is create a daily routine, which involves, reading a few pages of the book we recommend, using the dōTERRA essential oils in any way that you can. And, it might be something like, you can add anything in there. It could be something like listening to the affirmation meditation that we're giving you, that type of thing. So we don't just want people to see results in terms of, oh, those oils were nice and that was good, but we want to see people get results on a bigger scale. And by doing these practices daily, I also teach a lot of this stuff in my own business. It's not just, you know, something we've come up with here, you know, for this purpose. It's something that I've been working on and doing for years. I wanted to incorporate that element into here so people can start to say that this is making an impact on their life in general, not just the oils, but everything that you're able to provide them and give them value on. So we suggest a goal for people, and again, you can just read people through what the goal that you suggest, or you can change the goal if you want to. And then we talk about affirmations. I love affirmations. I'm really big on them. We've created this meditation, 5-minute meditation for you, giving suggestions of how people can use affirmations to be able to help them create a better, whatever the subject is, life, abundance, career. And we've added that in for you as well. So we've got the affirmations in there, and we always create a different affirmation blend for every presentation. So you've always got something new in there, and it's all relating to the oils, in this case, the home essentials. In the next one, it's going to be the other oils that we introduced in the next LRP, and so on and so forth. So your customer is literally building up their oil inventory as you go through this process, as you go through these classes. They're building up their oil inventory, they're building up their knowledge of using the oils, but they're also creating more healthy, better habits for themselves as well, and hopefully creating or focusing their mind on creating a better life. So this should enhance whatever the oils are doing, or the oils will enhance vice versa. And then again, we just encourage people to keep using those oils. So if you want to see the effects and the benefits of everything that we're teaching, keep using the oils. Then we move on to the creation book, which I'll show you shortly. So the creation book is like a much larger version of the mini book that we've used as a taster. So when people enroll, and this is what I suggest, you don't have to do it this way, but this is what I suggest. You do the presentation for the class. When people enroll, then they get the creation book and the meditation and all the additional resources. You give them that at the point where they enroll. So if they're interested, they want to do the program, they want to do the course, they're like, yeah, I'm excited about this. This is something that I feel like I want to go through. Then you give them materials after they enroll, not before. So you give them those materials, they're all set, and you talk about the other topics in the series. So we've got life, love, abundance, finance, career, well-being, intellect, family, emotion, spirituality, character, and social. These are all topics that affect nearly everybody. So, you know, I mean, I know they affect me. Will affect me. So I'm pretty much sure they affect everyone.
Every aspect there, you can make improvements.
Exactly.
Even if you've got the most amazing love life and wonderful relationships, there's always improvements to be made. There's always things to learn, things to do better.
But also, love just doesn't cover, you know, what if I'm not married? It's about self-love. Yeah. It's about learning to, you know, self-esteem, feel more worthy, relationship building with your partner, if that's kind of gone a bit stale. We do a few little risque things sometimes, you know, with these oils, but it's to just kind of like give people something where they can come to this series and say, I'm having issues with this area of my life. How is the dōTERRA essential oils going to help me with that? And what can I do? And how can I incorporate this as a more of a big picture?
But we want to really open up these oils for people, because like you said, a lot of people think they're just purely for physical health, or they're just for woo-woo people and spiritual or yoga people.
Or aromatherapists or massage.
We want to make it part of people's daily life, their daily routine. Everyone can benefit from these oils.
Yeah, exactly. So this is what we've come up with these 12 topics, and you're going to have access to all the presentations, all the guides, the books, everything. So we talked back here in this section about the creation book and the mini book. Now I just showed you the mini book. I'm going to show you the creation book now. I do think we've got a chat message. You can teach the class in Canva. So DK, thank you. That's a really good question. If you want to, you can go into Canva, click on the Canva template. You can do the presentation online in Zoom. I do them all the time using Canva. So you can go full screen in Canva when you're on Zoom and make the presentation that way. If you want to, you can download the presentation and then you can use it in whatever format that you want to on your desktop. So Canva is really good about providing things in different formats and allowing you to present from within Canva and outside of Canva. So don't worry, you're going to have options in that respect. Also, this is a good opportunity for me to share that I use Issue for creating the digital flipbooks. You don't have to put your flipbooks in this. You can just download the PDF. You can go to the template, customize it, do what you want with it, or just download as it is. So it's entirely up to you what you want to do. I really like the look and feel of the flipbooks and how they're embedded. And I'm also going to show you how you can get this available for your dōTERRA customers. What we want to do is create a real amazing experience for your customers where they feel supported, where they get a lot of value out of your service. We're not just like enrolling people into dōTERRA. We want to really share the value that you offer as a service provider or an advocate for dōTERRA. So we encourage you to do presentations, to have members areas, to have, you know, webinars and things like that, and use this system that we've created and that we use to create the same things. Hannah says it's just a PDF we can customize. Do we need a flipbook subscription? There are, with the Issue, this company here, ISSUU, they do have a free version, but you can't embed on the free version. If you want to embed, you have to have the paid version. There is another one, I think it's called Yumpu, YUMPU. They also do flipbooks, and I think they're also free as well. So you can go and search digital flipbook creator or a digital ebook creator, and you can see where you could potentially upload your PDF. But you can edit anything in Canva. You can export it in any of the Canva settings that you want to export. Once I've exported mine, I import it into this Issue company to make the flipbook. But there are many other flipbook places you can get it. And like I say, you don't need a subscription on the free version, but when you create the flipbook, you just have to send people a link to the flipbook, and it has a lot of advertising around it. I may even be able to show you what that looks like. And you'll see why. Hold on. For some reason this isn't. You'll see why I prefer to have it embedded, because it does have a lot of noise around it. If you can see that, it's you know, I wouldn't be focused on the book. I would be more focused on what's going on around. So this is why I like the paid version, because you don't have all that. It's basically ads on the other version. We got another question. Anything on stress, hormones, perimenopause, menopause?
Lots of things on stress. Yes, hormones will be coming in further down the line. We actually have quite a lot of resources on that anyway, because we've made a few kits around that. So maybe if they want to get in touch, we can try and work something out.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, definitely hormones is incorporated, definitely stress is incorporated, a lot of that. In terms of perimenopause and menopause, I think we probably could incorporate something in the kits later down the line. But if not, we also create custom mini kits for you guys as well.
So we made a whole kit. We had a customer once who was building a business around those topics for women going through the menopause.
Yeah, we have
and
a whole
kit, a full signature kit for them. So it is something that we can look at, we can do. Definitely get in touch.
We've done entire kits books like the one I'm showing you right now. We did one that was purely dedicated towards menopause. So we can help you with doing custom ones as well. But we will try and incorporate, I think, a couple of
definitely stress and hormones are coming in.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a creation book. This is what I suggest you give people after they've enrolled. So you kind of tease them with it and say, this is what you get when you enroll, not just the kit, but we give you all this information, all this stuff with it. So here is like a lot bigger version. Why you're using the oils in the Home Essentials kit, what they're for, what they're good for. We go through
enhance your life.
How they can enhance your life. We do a little oil shelf. Now this oil shelf builds with each kit that's being released. And then we give you all of these recipes. So every book that we create will have a roller card in it, 2 wild cards, 3 eat cards, which tends to be based around like a snack or an appetizer or something small and quick to make. Then a main meal, if you want to incorporate that, and then some kind of dessert or sweet or something like that. So there's always a variety. If you've got a sweet tooth, if you're more of a savory person, if you're more of a quick person, quick snack. Then we do drinks cards. So we always have a hot drink, a cold drink, a cocktail, and a mocktail. So we incorporate those into every kit, and then we have our blends. So
literally something for everyone.
There's something for everyone, and all of it is centered specifically around the topic, specifically around the oils that we are suggesting they enroll in this case, and then as we move forward, the LRP as well. So we keep it very tight. We explain to people why we've chosen these oils, so you don't have to go away and think about it. If people say, well, you know, what can I do with lavender? It's all in here. Why have you chosen frankincense? You know, all of these are the oils that we're incorporating. So we've made a really nice presentation for this. So again, you don't have to worry about going away and looking it up and learning about it and wondering what this has to do with the topic and things like that.
You'll be surprised in a few months of following this how much you've learnt about the oils.
Yeah.
Just by following what's in these packs.
Okay. And then, yeah, so we've got the roller card here, which is de-stress your life. So we've incorporated, you know, stress is a big part of life anyway. I think everyone has some sort of stress in their lives, no matter who you are. So we wanted to incorporate that in this one. Then we've got our wild cards. So we've done this one was more centered around relationships, release and reconnect bath soap, which is made of bath salts. So we don't just do food and drink and things like that and blends. We do a variety of other things as well. We've got a head ease balm, which we did relating to creating your life legacy and creating your work. And obviously that can come with stresses and headaches and things. I use dōTERRA oils so much for headaches. I'm staring at a computer screen for the best part of the entire day. So I'm, you know, to me, they're a godsend. Then we've got our eat cards here. So we've got all our recipes in here, what people should use. We try to present it really nicely. So, you know, it gives people something that they want to browse rather than just kind of write it on a piece of paper like, you know, this is the recipe.
And it tells them why they want to use this recipe, what they're going to get out of it, you know, why add the oils.
All the
whole experience in there.
Yeah, all the recipes here have an experience relating to it. So this is the reason why we've created it, what you can expect from it if you make it, that type of thing. So we're going through this, we're going to the drinks. So why we've done a hot chocolate this month. We've also done, this is our soft drink, the lemonade. We've also tied it in again with the themes. So we always do like 15 themes. In this one it was like happiness, feel good, hope, legacy. We chose like all things relating to life, having a better life, and we've incorporated it all into these things, and we've also incorporated it all into the descriptions as well. So the lavender blueberry fizz was all about luxury and feelings of abundance. The lemon and pomegranate delight was about friendship and, you know, getting together with friends and being open and, you know, kind of like sharing. So it's not just a recipe, there's something much more than that behind it. And a lot of thought and a lot of effort has gone into how we communicate that. And then we have our blend cards. So we've got our happy morning. So we did one for happiness, life boost, which is basically around health, peace and harmony, which is the feelings of calm and contentment and harmony in life. Clarity creator, which is great if you want to kind of like clear your physical and mental blocks and things like that for moving forward in a better life. And then we've got our internal balance, which is about balance of ingestion and just feeling, I don't know, more safe, yes. So that's the book. Let's go back. We really put a lot of effort into these, and don't forget you get a brand new one of these every single month, completely brand new, new design. It's the same format, obviously we follow the same format, but the design will be different, the recipes will be different. The experiences will be different. The oils will also be different. Some of them are the same because they come, you know, they come in and grow. They're going to build, but there'll always be new oils because there'll always be a new LRP that we want the customers to enroll on. More questions. Even a custom kit would be great. Will I email directly? I definitely all this to grow my business and have more structure. You will definitely get more structure with this. I'm going to show you some other things as well that will help you really immerse yourself in this and provide yourself with more structure before the end of the call. But basically, yes, we can do custom kits for you on our website here. We offer services. So you can come up here, go to resources on the website, and then if you click on service support, we'll show you all the services that we do for our members. And in there is a lead magnet, and we can create a mini kit for you. Okay, so moving on, that's the creation book. This is what you would give to someone after they enroll. And again, you would give someone the affirmation meditation after they enroll, because we encourage people to do that as part of their goals. Yeah. It's really nice meditation. It's very soothing. It's very calming. It's only a 5-minute meditation, so it's really doable for people.
Yeah, it's something you can do daily or weekly. You know, people can, you can do it easily. You
Yeah,
can fit it into the day.
You can fit it into the day. Suggest to people they do it first thing in the morning or last thing at night, or, you know, on their lunch break or something like that. So, and again, it's so helpful, and it does help enhance your life, and it does get you more, in my opinion, get you more excited about what other things can I do. I use the oils.
But if they're using this for a month, and then the next month they get a new meditation, they'll just feel themselves being lifted and lifted and lifted. And yeah, the power behind these affirmations, it's phenomenal. It's
really, really key. Not just from the dōTERRA aspect, but also, like I say, from the coaching aspect, and from, you know, these daily rituals. I have a lot of these daily rituals, gratitude journals and things like that. I wholeheartedly believe in that you create your own success. And this is very much centered around that, but with dōTERRA oils as well.
We want to create healthy habits, healthy routine, and that's easy to do with the oils.
But make it really easy for people. This was really key. So you get the affirmation meditation. There's a MP4 and MP3. And then also you get the live shareables. So obviously this is a template, but we customize these for you with a quote. So you can share these as well and use these in your audience building efforts on your social media. They're all Instagram sized, Facebook sized, and they just kind of advertise. And again, you can use them as is, or you can change them and alter them. So we're giving you everything that you need here to really move forward and make this super easy for you. Another question, is everything in dōTERRA compliant language?
We've been really careful with the language we've used. We've never said that anything will fix you, will cure anything. You know, we've not named specific illnesses. It's all things support, it can aid. So yes, it's been worded very, very carefully.
Yeah, and also we used to call them kits, and I've now started calling them books. So we're very particular about these things. We did have someone consult with us who is a dōTERRA founder and Diamond member, and also kind of like going through what we could use and what we couldn't use. So we have been through it thoroughly. I can't guarantee 100% because I don't know the rules in all the countries and things like that.
We have done our utmost to keep it very, I don't mean general, but yeah, we haven't made any claims that we can't follow up on.
Yeah, even I was told I couldn't use the word headache, so I called it headies. And, you know, it's been things like that. So we've done our utmost. I can't, you know, if the dōTERRA person scrutinized it, they might find something, but it would be very difficult to find at this point.
But again, if there's something that's in there that you're not feeling overly comfortable with, change it.
Yes, absolutely. Or ask your upline. If you go into this and you say, I want to start using this as my way to build my business, you know, and you want to run anything by your upline, do feel free to do that. So with the class, we've also put in here, basically we do 2 types of training. There is automated pipes training, and there is something called Cultivate Manager training, which is online business training that I've personally put together and created, which is full video training of how to set up and run your online business, specifically for dōTERRA. So you can go in and take that training at your leisure. It's fully available to you in there when you're an associate member.
the nice thing is the videos are quite
Short. Yeah.
so you can just kind of dip in, you know, do them quickly and move on.
Yeah, so it's like it's very piece by piece. Like, what do I need to do now? How do I do this? How do I get my subscribers?
For me, it was a bit like a jigsaw. It's like, okay, start here, right, there's the piece, okay, next,
Yeah.
and it was doable because they were small short videos and they're quite simple.
I've been teaching I've been in online business or running my online business since 2005, so like we're in 17 years now, and I've been teaching this since 2011. So over the years I've learned that, you know, small bite-sized pieces, digestible pieces are much better for people to be able to kind of like get to grips with things. And also, I want to share with you that we do have a handling objection series. So if you get to the point where you've done the presentation, you want to start enrolling people and they do come up with objections, even though you're giving them affirmations and creation books and things like that, you might want to think about, how do I answer these? So inside our free account, there is handling objections video series, which we've created for you. So when people say it's too expensive, or I don't want to join a membership or anything like that, we've got answers for you in there that are going to help you tackle that. Heather, how long have you been with dōTERRA?
Oh, do you know what? I don't know. I actually changed teams partway along the way. I don't know if it's 2015 or 2017, but I signed up with an amazing upline. But being in Egypt, I was quite limited as to what I can do with it. So I was getting my LRP order every month, but I wasn't kind of growing the business. And then my upline left. And it kind of dwindled off, and I didn't quite know where to go with it. And then I changed teams. And that's been a life changer, actually. And obviously I met Michelle, and then it was like, right, okay, we can move this forward even though I'm in Egypt. Because I was doing my LRP every month for me. I was getting the points, I was getting loads of free oils, which was a biggie for me. It was fantastic. But I didn't know where to kind of go with the business.
She has a lot of oils. There's like hundreds.
I first signed up with it was the Family Physicians Kit, which is what is now the Home Essentials Kit. And it was fantastic because they were like, this will replace everything in your bathroom cabinet, everything in your first aid cabinet. And since then I was hooked. So I don't know, 2015 or 2017?
Long time. Okay. So then step 3. So we've done this. We've got the subscribers in. We've done the presentation. We've hopefully got them enrolled on the Home Essentials Kit, given them all their materials. Then what we want to do is get them on the LRP, and this is where the other classes come in. So what I suggest you do is, with the other classes that we're creating for you on these specific topics beyond the initial enrollment one, you give those as value to your customers. So when they enroll as a customer, they also get the entire course, which they won't normally get if they're not a customer, or they won't normally have access to if they're not a customer. So you can do this sequentially. I can show you guys how you can set up your website and how you can kind of like have this drip fed to people. So if you invite a new customer in, you sign them up for dōTERRA, you will sign them up at the same time on your website. And when you sign them up on your website, you can set it so every month they get a new module open up, or you can do consultations yourself with them if you want to do more one-on-one nurturing. So you've got options as well. And again, I can't go through everything with you on this call because we're on the top of the hour and I still have a few things to share. But LRP, we can help you with how to do it sequentially, how you can automate it, so the customer feels like they're being taken care of every single month with new content, new stuff that's available to them, a new topic, a new LRP suggestion. But it's kind of very automated for you. The biggest part that you're going to have to do here is just the enrollments, basically, and then after that everything's pretty much done for you. Then we nurture and provide. So we also have our VIP business build plan. So I will just show you quickly what that is. We've got a special offer on this for now. So I can build your whole entire website for you. We can customize it to your brand, to your business. We can set up your members area. We can set up where you do your webinars, and we can link in Zoom to do those. Like, I can literally set up the whole thing for you. Now, normally we charge $997 for this service, but for now, until the 6th of January, if you want everything set up professionally, your brand, your colors, everything, your membership area, then we're doing this at a price of $797. So again, if you're sitting there like a rabbit in the headlights, like I've got no website, I don't know, I've got nothing to get subscribers in, I've got no email marketing software, I've got nothing. I've got one system that I build for people, which has everything in it, super easy to use. We provide you with all the training, all the consultation. You'll have a consultation with me about the business. I will also help guide you and help you to customize this as well to whatever niche or topic you want to go in on. So full training is provided, and basically at the end of it, you're going to have a full ready to go platform with CRM, email marketing, your website, the other kits that we give you, the ability to just kind of like pop in the MP3s and, you know, the books and things like that, all the integrations set up for you, a blog as well, and a place where you can sell other things if you want to. So that's that. And then, so that's basically the technical aspect of it. This is really easy to set up. Once you follow the training, you could probably set it up on your own and do just fine. And whatever platform you're on, whether it's WordPress or something else for a website, you can also still incorporate the same thing. How you go about doing it is something I can also help you with on the support calls. So if you come and say to me, well, you know, like all I've got is a Facebook page and I don't really want to invest in a website, how can I make this happen? I will suggest different things, different maybe softwares, some free, that type of thing, to help you get started and get on your way. It shouldn't hold you back or stop you from being able to use this process in your business. And then if you want to also support your fellow advocates, let's say you have team members, let's say you have a downline, if you wanted to introduce this concept to them as well, we provide a 30% recurring commission for every member that you bring to All Me Up Baby to access these resources to be able to use for their customers and their advocates as well. So if you find, because one of the big things that we get, or I got when I was talking to particularly the diamond people as well, is they do a lot of advertising to bring in people onto the class, but then they realize they're already with dōTERRA, and then they're like, I wasted my money. But you don't have to do that. You can provide them with this resource, and if they sign up, you'll still make money on a recurring basis.
Saying in the original team, you are not poaching anyone from dōTERRA.
Yeah.
You're not trying to get anyone to join your team. It's not about that. It's saying, wow, you're on a dōTERRA team. That's amazing. I've got this tool and this resource that can help you boost your existing dōTERRA business.
Yeah. So if you introduce the membership to them, you will get 30% recurring commission
from Oil Me Up Baby. So it's totally separate from dōTERRA, and it's an extra line of revenue.
So now I want to talk to you about how you can access all of this. And believe me, it's all of this and more, because we're going into not just what I've shared with you here. You get access to Associate Basics, which is, you know, our basic dōTERRA stuff. You will also have access to this associate course. You will have the new materials every single month, fully customized and templated and available to you. You will have the associate dashboard, which is the dashboard that kind of like pulls it all together. You will have our automated pipes assistant training, our cultivate manage training, which is the business development training, the tech stuff, you know, how you can grow your audience, how you can grow your business. We've also got the marketing section in there as well. You will have access to all of these things when you join. And if you join on an annual membership, you will also have a basic demo website, which I can give you, which is not customized. So that's different to the VIP, but we can still give you a demo website where you can have it built for free, and it's on a free platform, and you can start using that to kind of like work with and bring subscribers in. It's free, totally free. And you also get all access to all our previous kits. So you
mini kits and main kits.
Mini kits and main kits. So you can use these also as leverage. We've got spring cleaning, we've got our all-American experience, garden parties, tropical, autumn. There was one we did for every single month, every single theme of the month. So if you want to start building and bringing people in with the course in January, but you also want to give away our New Year Detox experience, then you can do that, because you will have access to it on annual membership. And again, this is like a kit process. We give you the sound trip, playlist, movie night,
There's a game in there,
There's
trivia
a
oil,
game, shareables.
sorts.
You've got everything in there that you can use to bring people in using that. So this was our detox kit we started last year. So there's one of those every month. So you're probably wondering at this point now what the membership is, and I'll show you. So the membership is just a monthly membership, or you can sign up on annual, where you get all this training, all these courses, all these materials, all included. And when you join, you will also have access to all of the associate courses. So basically what it is £17 a month. This is a special offer. Normally it's £37 a month. Okay, so this is a special offer until January 6th. If you sign up before January 6th, you pay just £17 a month to have access to everything.
And it's locked in.
Insane. And that's locked in. So it'll only jump up back up to the 37 if you cancel your subscription and then you want to sign up again. So stay on the £17 a month. But if you want to sign up for the annual, you will also get the free associate website. It's not a custom website, it is the demo site, which I'll show you, and you'll have access to all of our kits. So this is a much better option for you. It's just £177 a year for the year, and you will have access to all of the upcoming things. Plus you will get a website that looks like this, which you can fully customize, and all the training is provided in how you customize it. So you can sign up your subscriber. Everything is in there. You can get your subscribers in. You can promote your Zoom calls on here.
Link it to your dōTERRA account.
Link it to your dōTERRA account. Get the consultations up and running in here if you want to do one-on-one still. It's got a blog feature in there as well, so you can pretty much do everything. Obviously it's got my image all over it, but you would replace that with yours. You can replace the design, the colors, everything, and there is full training in there. So if you sign up on the annual, you'll get this free website. You will also get all of our previous kits, and you will also have access to everything that we've talked about today, all the training, all the resources available as an associate member. So you can get started today for 17 or 177 if you want those extra bonuses, or you can buy the associate course for 297. But why would you do that when you can get this? I don't know why you would want to do that. So we do sell it as a standalone if you do want to just buy the course, but better that you come in here and you get all these other resources, and that's what's available to you. So if you go to allmeupbaby.com/members, that's where you'll be able to sign up, get this special discount, special offer. It goes up to £37 a month. And then the equivalent as well on the annual on the 7th of January. So make sure you do it before. Okay, sign me up for annual. This is amazing. It is amazing.
We're so excited about this.
Yeah,
so much fun.
We knew you guys would love it. We knew it because we love it. And we were like, this would be a dream.
It's just about a whole life thing. It's a whole holistic view. It's getting everyone involved. It's oils for everyone.
Yeah. And it solves a lot of the problems that a lot of people have. You know, where do I start with my website? Okay, we will give you this website. It's not, it's not the full customized thing, but you can go in there, you can have a play around, you can have
a great way to get started.
It's a great way to get started. And we just want you to be able to have the best start you can, but also the most professional start as well.
We want you to create value. You're bringing in all these customers, and we want you to give them value. We want them to be like, wow, I'm in the best team. Oh, these oils are amazing, but look what else I get with it.
I will say something before we go, because we are over the time. Oh, Janelle says you guys are amazing. I'm in. Oh, cool. We're so excited because we'll get to see you every month on our members calls. We're party girls. We like to, have fun and
socialize.
Yeah, I'm actually 8 months pregnant right now, so we can't drink cocktails. But
I've been doing it on my own. It's not very
So she's been testing out all the cocktails on her own. Janaina said, I did a meditation yesterday asking for a light to bless my team. I haven't opened Facebook in ages. I did and found you. That's what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. This is why we created this, for exactly this reason. I knew that was going to happen. So we're so excited about this. Thank you so much for joining, and I'm so excited to see all of you come in and join us. It is a total bargain. You will not find this anywhere else. And it's just something that we're so excited about to share with you. And don't forget as well, you guys are really lucky because you're here today. So if you want to give this to your team, your dōTERRA friends, your wellness advocates, your upline, don't forget to do it on your affiliate link. So when you share on your affiliate link, we can give you 30% commission for everybody else who signs up. So if you want to invite people to bring them in to join this process, then obviously do it on your affiliate link. You'll be able to come in once you're a member, and you'll be able to come up here and click on affiliate. And then basically you'll be able to find the affiliate link that you need. In this case, you want one for the membership. And if you need help with that, I can get that for you. But go to the associate membership special lock-in. This will be your affiliate link. You can copy it here, and then if you share it with people and share it with your team, your friends, whoever you want to share it with, you'll get 30% ongoing commission from us because you're introducing people into this awesome resource. It is awesome. Okay. Janae says she's a holistic therapist, and this is huge. Oh, cool. That's so cool. DK says, so excited to be part of this, looking forward to next steps. Can you send me the direct link to the annual price if I didn't want to it? Okay, so I'll show you where the annual price is. 1 second, my darling. It's just a ways down the page when you get to the bonus. Okay, so there's 2 ways you can do it. You can come down here and click on join annual, and if you do that, I need to be logged out actually in order to be able to do this. So let me just log out a second and I'll show you where to do it. So if you come in here and you're on that link, allmeupbaby.com/members, if you click on join now, on the right hand side here is a drop down. So you can select from the drop down special lock-in £17 a month or associate membership £177 a year. So if you want to go on the annual, which will give you the website and it will give you all of the kits in the bundle, you'll go on the 177. If you sign up for the 17, you won't have the website and you won't have all the previous kits. So this is the best deal by far. Can you send me the direct LinkedIn or okay, so we've just covered that. So hopefully you'll see now when you go to checkout that you've got that drop down. You can go to either one of those. And if you need any help, we are always available. We have a support team. There's a guy in there called Dale who answers all our support requests and things like that for you. We couldn't live without Dale, could we? No, he's amazing. So if you hear from a guy called Dale, don't be confused with me. My name's Michelle Dale, but his name is Dale too. But you can email us on this, contact us here. You can send a message using the chat icon down here, and we'll be able to help you with any questions that you have or anything that you need. So Janina, you go to this link, the allmeupbaby.com/members for, you got it? Cool, amazing. So guys, if any of you in here need help, into Katarzyna, I wish I was able to pronounce names better. Katarzyna, I would definitely go on the annual if you can. It's not going to be a deal that's going to be repeated. Like I say, after the January 6th, you'll be tied in at 177 for the annual every year. If you sign up, it's not going to go up after January 6th. So if you get the annual, it's going to be that every year. And every year we always create something new for you guys. So last year we did the kits, which you'll have access to if you're on annual. Which were amazing because they were monthly. They were based around the themes that month. They were very fun. It was about bringing joy back into the oils and making it fun for everyone. And we were just like throwing the oils together and like, look at what you can do with them. This is amazing. This is more focused. This is more focused and more structured, and I wanted it to really troubleshoot all the issues that most dōTERRA reps have. And then next year, well, not next year because it's 2020, after 2023, 2024, we're going to have a new surprise for you, a new theme. We don't know what that is yet because we're still working on 2023, but have no fear, it's going to be awesome. Okay, I'm in Canada. Do you usually have monthly calls at this time as well? Usually our monthly calls are roughly around this time. They might be slightly earlier,
but they're all recorded, so you can always watch the
they're all recorded. And don't forget, you can ask questions in advance as well. So if you can't make the call, you'll have the replays, and you can just drop us a line or drop us a message on the chat and just say, I won't be able to attend the call, I want to ask this, this and this.
Yeah, we can answer
and we'll always answer on the call if you're not live. Okay. I will look just quickly before we go off. I've logged out now, but the time for the January call is, I think it's 26th of January, where we're going to be introducing the love kit in that one. And then that is already on the calendar planner as well. Janae says, girls, I would love you so much. See you on the first call. Yay, see you too. I have to contact Dale, unable to buy the annual for some reason. Oh, okay. That's really strange. Did you click on the annual in the drop down?
Or did you do it from the bottom of the page? You can do it from the bottom.
Yeah, you can do it from the bottom of the page, but you should be able to come in here and click on this. If not, don't worry. Contact Dale and we'll be able to help you with that. Okay. You also have to put your email address in and kind of go through those motions too. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I've kept you so long. I know. Usually I'm so punctual, but I couldn't help myself today and so much to share. Janina, everybody, it's been so lovely to see you here. Thank you so much for coming. Katarzyna, hope I said that right. Janina, DK, Boyle, not sure her name is, and also the lovely Hannah. You will see Hannah's face a lot because she has been with us for a very amount of time. Yeah, from the beginning. So thank you so much, guys. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Please
don't hesitate to go to allmeupbaby.com/contact if you need help signing up, and allmeupbaby.com/members if you want to join on this membership and start this incredible journey with us, which we're so excited about. So all those materials are in there waiting for you to access for the first section, and we'll be adding a new section every month for you based on the topics in there. So again, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for all these new faces. It was so good to see you, and we'll see you on the other side.
See you next year. Bye.
Bye.